Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Ringo Motor Vlog. Yeah, that's right. What I want to talk about in this particular episode is a YouTuber named Sir Ronster. Yeah, that's right. Sir Ronster. Interesting character. Well, Sir Ronster made a video titled Insane $10,000 electric scooter, 80 miles per hour. Now, this particular character does a lot of reviews when it comes to electronic vehicles, e-bikes, and various products that caters to a demographic of people that enjoy free time to roam around and so forth. This particular video got over 1 million views as of today. Now, the problem that I have to address here is that Sir Ronster is a sellout. That's right. A sellout. If you know anything about me, fam, I just say things as it is. I don't sugarcoat nothing. Now, I made a comment under his video because with 1 million views, you're going to get a lot of comments. And when you have a lot of comments, you have the potential to reach people. Now, those of you who know my story, you know that WePed shipped me out a damaged Sonic X, and they never tried to repair it. They never shipped out the parts needed. They just ghost me, right? So you would think that Sir Ronster would have integrity. I mean, a guy that got 851,000 subscribers, you would think that he would be a man of integrity. I mean, he always hide under a mask. But see, anybody that's willing to hide, you got to be concerned with. That's just something that I've always learned within social media, is that when someone have to hide who they are, it's because they have a lot of dirt. Now, what exactly are we here for? Well, I'm glad you asked that question. The story that I've discussed on the platform regarding WePed is designed to make possible scooter buyers beware of the bad customer service and the fact that you're not really getting what you pay for. Because WePed is in the business of falsely advertising products to sell. They have the worst customer service in the history. And if you try to purchase anything, they'll be quick to take the money. But if you have any problems, you can forget about that. That is when they're going to cut ties with you. So being that I had issues with WePed, I would assume that Sir Ronster would be interested in hearing my story. So I post a comment under his video, a simple comment, nothing bad, nothing wrong, just a simple comment. And to my surprise, Sir Ronster deleted my comment. That's right. See, I take screenshots of everything I do because I have to hold receipts. I used my other platform, my main platform, to post a comment just to make Sir Ronster know that I'm not a troll. I'm a verified content creator. Verified. Not a troll, not some guy that just throwing comments around. This is the real deal. And I made it clear that WePed sent me a damaged Sonic X. Their customer service is the worst in history. I have a channel called Ringo Motovlog, which have all the videos proven and showing what they did. They shipped a damaged scooter and never replaced it or the parts. I had to order new parts from AliExpress and Magura MT7 e-brakes. Buyer beware. And that comment was quickly removed. I wonder why. Oh, I know why. Because Sir Ronsta made a deal with the devil. And see, this is why when it comes to social media, especially when you have a lot of these influencers that do reviews, there aren't really any that have a track record of integrity, good integrity that will, I guess, reach the people. I mean, I have to give credit where credit is due, right? The only platform that, in my opinion, give the best reviews with no sugarcoating, their fair balance, is Kizzy eWheel. Right? Kizzy eWheel pretty much did a review of Sir Ronsta's video, which uncovered a lot of details, a lot of information. Now, if you want reviews, right? If there's anybody on YouTube that will do a review of a scooter and do it the right way, they're not going to sugarcoat, they're not going to, you can't buy them, right? You can't pay them to lie. Then you want to go to Kizzy eWheel so that he can do the review. See, companies should be sending him the scooters so that he can do real reviews. Men of integrity that have standards and they understand the sport of scooters and e-bikes and the love of it. You know, you need people that have integrity to speak on these issues because everybody is getting bought and paid for. And Sir Ronsta cannot be trusted. He's a sellout. Because as a content creator, if you're doing reviews and you see a comment come in from one person saying, hey, WePed shipped me out a damaged scooter, maybe you should consider my situation. You would think that somebody with a platform getting all these views would be concerned about the people, but of course not, because Sir Ronsta got his scooter for free. That's right. WePed shipped him out a scooter for free. Not $1 had to come out his pocket. For free. But yet they shipped me a damaged scooter and never even replaced a part. See, this is how disgusting the business is. There's no integrity. Everything is about money. Nothing is about the customer. See, WePed shipped Sir Ronsta a free Sonic X, their upgraded model, right? For free. Why? Because he got a large platform. Because he can get potential sales. That's why. And it's just sad that you would think that men would have integrity. I had to unsubscribe from his channel because I thought that his channel was about reviews, giving people honest opinions, and even holding companies accountable. But he don't seem to be that kind of person. Seemed to be the kind of person that just get free products from companies and inflated with pride. And it's like as soon as he saw my comment, he was like, oh, no, I got to get that comment up out of here. We're talking about thousands of people post comments, but as soon as my comment come in, oh, it gots to go. We got to delete that. We can't let the people know that WePed shipped you out a damaged scooter. because I don't want my subscribers to know. I don't want my platform to be used to push what you're trying to share. I don't want my community to know. I don't want WePed to look at me as if though I'm helping you to get your message out. I don't want to sabotage my relationship with WePed because maybe they're going to ship me out their new e-bike too. Because WePed got a new e-bike. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, a new e-bike. So it would be appropriate to have a good relationship with WePed so that you could get a free e-bike or their new motorcycle bike or whatever you want to call it. And this is why in these YouTube streets, people sell out every single day. There's so many sellouts. It's sad. It's sad. You mean to tell me my comment was that triggering, that deleting it was appropriate? But I thought you review scooters. I mean, I thought this is an insane $10,000 scooter. I mean, because my scooter, I had to put it together and really deck it out to make sure it's good. See? I had to deck my scooter out, as you can see on the screen. The same Sonic X that they sent that's damaged, well, I fully modified it. I fully decked it out, installed all new parts, the works. So we're up and running. We're good. But see, I had to do that myself. See? My Sonic X looked better than the stock model. 10 times better. And I'm pretty sure when WePed see stuff like this, they're like, wow, he actually got it together. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, that all over New York City, anytime I'm out and about, people go crazy over the Sonic X. And you know what's the first thing I tell them? WePed have the worst service ever. Buyer beware. Matter of fact, I ran into a couple of guys in Times Square. That's right. Ran into 3 potential buyers, and I had to tell them the bad news. That WePed have the worst service. Meaning if you try to buy one of their products, pretty much if you have any sort of issues, they're not going to take care of you. They'll take your money in the beginning, but they're not going to take care of you. And it's not even about a language barrier, because you had a couple of guys that I was pretty much working with that work for WePed. And even with their English, they still didn't help solve the problems that I was having. All of that I've uncovered in my videos. You have one particular guy, I done forgot his name because he's not important. He's supposed to be handling business over here on this side of the world for WePed. And that particular guy is a fraud. No integrity whatsoever. We exposed him already. We exposed the phone call. That's right. See, over here, we do things thorough. We don't sugarcoat nothing. We tell the people the truth. See, I cannot be bought and paid for. A company cannot send me a scooter for free and expect for me to kiss behind. That's not happening. If your scooter is trash, I'm going to tell the people it's trash. If your customer service is horrible, I'm going to tell the people the truth. You don't have to do business with me again. Because when it comes to giving reviews, you're supposed to give the community a review. Now, WePed leads in innovation. They make products that is very futuristic. They make scooter designs every other day. They come up with new concepts. The brilliance of it is amazing. At the same time, their customer service destroys all their credibility in business. See, you can have the best looking scooters, you can make the best designs, and you can wow the scooter community. But when your customer service is just not good, then everything is not good. Imagine buying a house for 500 grand. House looked beautiful, but the people who sold you the house aren't good people. They didn't properly maintain everything. Just imagine that. Imagine renting a luxury home, and when you need help, management is nowhere to be found. You're paying all of this rent. Management don't fix nothing. The air system is not working. The heating is not working. The electrical problems. I mean, the Wi-Fi in the house is screwed up. I mean, this is just not right. Imagine that. Well, that's how WePed is. On the outside, everything looks good. But when you got problems, you can forget about it. They're not going to deal with you. I've heard countless story after story of people having nightmares after purchasing a WePed scooter. Because once things break down and you need replacement parts, you can forget about that. You're just not going to be able to get it. This is why you're going to have to outsource all of these different parts from either AliExpress or some other source that have particular models for the things that you need. So if you need a motor or whatever the case is, you better look towards AliExpress and you better purchase them while you can. Because if they're no longer in existence, you're done. You're finished. You understand? If you need a new controller, who you going to run to? And this is where WePed falls apart. See, Mini Motors USA, pretty much if you have a Mini Motors scooter, a Dualtron, or whatever the case is, if your controller break down, they got controllers in stock. They got motors in stock. They got everything in stock. You could pretty much just call them up, say, hey, having these problems with my scooter, and boom, they'll ship out the parts that's needed. They have warranties on their products and everything. WePed scooters have no warranty. Did y'all not know that? WePed scooters have no warranty, y'all. We talked about that in various videos. WePed scooters have no warranty. Because if it did, then why, after they shipped me a damaged scooter, why they never resolved the problem if there's a warranty? See, what I'm doing here is I'm actually warning the public, and that's what Sir Ronsta don't want you guys to know. Sir Ronsta got a free scooter from WePed in a box, brand new. He didn't have to put a wheel on. He didn't have to put a battery in. He didn't have to do nothing. Everything was ready. Why? Because WePed took everything that they did to me and they made all the changes. Are y'all seeing that? Because if you go back to my videos, when they shipped me my scooter, the battery was outside of the scooter. I had to do all the installations myself. They had the tire, the front motor was off. I had to connect everything. It damaged the tail light. The brakes was damaged. The cable leaked oil. Everything was damaged because of their horrible packaging. And because of my video, because of my complaints, WePed changed their shipping methods. But did they solve my problem? No, they ignored me. So you, the people, the public, I'm trying to reach you so that you don't fall in the same pit. Because most of these companies have no integrity. And the people that review their products are bought and paid for. So you really can't trust nobody. I mean, WePed ship you out a brand new scooter. Of course you're going to kiss ass. You know what I'm saying? Of course you're going to do everything to protect your relationship. Why? Because you want free products. WePed saw how much subscribers Sir Ronsta have. They reached out and said, look, we'll ship you a product. Please do a review. Why? Because they're not getting any sales. I promise you, WePed is not getting no sales on them scooters. Them scooters are not flying off the shelves. They're not. That's why they turned to him, hoping that they could get that American dollar. But as I told WePed in countless videos, your company is cursed. Sorry, but it's just not going to work like that. And every chance I get, I will continue to tell people about your business practices. Just like I spoke and I told some men in Manhattan, which I will publish that video too. That's right. Because they were asking about the scooter, and I so kindly made them understand about the nightmares that I had, and I promptly gave them my social medias so that they can see those videos. See, a lot of times people think that because I'm riding around with a nice looking scooter, fancy lights, all this stuff, that I'm just going to be out there showing off. No, 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 no. The scooter is the bait. As soon as I get the people asking questions and want to start up conversations, I start to tell them everything bad about WePed. I literally tell them, don't even waste your money. Literally. Buy at your own risk. It is what it is, fam. Look, you do a customer dirty, please expect what I'm doing. Well, you thought I forgot? Oh, you thought that, it's gone, it's done? No, it's never done. There's no forgiveness. Until you do right, it ain't gonna be right. I mean, think about this, fam. WePed shipped this guy out a brand new scooter. Why they didn't do that for me? See, if WePed would have did that, we wouldn't have this problem today. Instead, I'll be making videos saying, hey guys, you wouldn't believe this. WePed shipped me out a brand new scooter, bro. And I'll be pretty much singing their praises on how they did right. They corrected a wrong. But see, WePed don't believe in correcting wrongs. They have no integrity. They're only focused on money. And this is a problem. This is a problem. The love of money is the root of all evil. This is why people that do reviews on social media, they got special favor with companies. Special favor. That's why when they do their reviews, it's very clear and evident that they make the company look good. They don't say anything harsh. You know, for example, WePed advertised this scooter as going 80 miles per hour. That's a lie. The scooter goes 70 miles per hour, not 80. So that's false advertisement, right? That's false advertisement. Because they tell you on their website that it goes 80 miles per hour. But the scooter only goes 70, which is still fast. But they lied. And Sir Ronsta pointed that out. Now, I already knew that already. Because I did all the testing already. I've done all the testing on a straight road, and it was very clear. The scooter goes 70 miles per hour. You can get an extra 3 to 4 miles per hour if you duck down low to prevent wind drag. But doing that is a little dangerous. You don't want to really be leaning too low, but it can give you an extra 3 to 5 miles per hour. But again, at your own risk, I don't think you should do that. Right? So they are misleading the public. And another thing, is that they upgraded the brakes on their scooter. They upgraded the brakes because on the video that Sir Ronster pretty much published, the cheap garbage brakes that they sent me, oh, they took that mess off. They got rid of that. Why? Because these are all the things that I pointed out in my videos. I made it very clear that their initial brakes were garbage. You spending all that money for trash? Come on. See, one thing a lot of companies forget is that the customer is always right. The customer. If the customer says your brakes are garbage, you best believe they're garbage. You need to do something better. Because they know a lot of companies cut corners when they do scooters. They put on the cheapest brakes. They put the cheapest lighting. I mean, even the turn signals on the Sonic X is garbage. I had to upgrade the turn signals, y'all. That's right. I upgraded my turn signals. You know, the little lights, the turn signals, like motorcycle. I put on motorcycle turn signals. Because the ones that they have, you can't even see. You know, I did a little test run to see if, you know, someone in a car can really see the lights when you're turning. You know, they can't really see them. So what's the point of putting that cheap, tiny turn signal on a big scooter like that? I mean, for crying out loud, might as well you just put on motorcycle turn signals. Right? It's crazy. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Jewel King, Salute, Rob Nice, God Wes, V-Dub Man. Know what I mean? I just came over here to have a quick little conversation. I know nobody don't be over here, but I got to put some content over here just to kind of expose what's going on, to get that off my chest. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy out here in these streets. And it's sad that you got these reviewers that do these scooter-related videos, and it's like they're not even truthful with the people. Dude deleted my comment, y'all. Sir Ronster deleted my comment right there. That's my comment. He deleted it. He didn't want his audience to see that, and he didn't want them to see my channel. Isn't that amazing? He didn't want them to see my comment, and he didn't want them to see my channel. Because if they see my comment, they're going to go to my channel. They may end up liking my channel. So he's like, you ain't going to get none of my subscribers. You ain't going to get none of my viewers. I mean, social media, man, this stuff is just, it gets to people's heads so much. And they start thinking that their channel is like gold. I don't understand that. All I'm trying to figure out is if you're a channel that does reviews and I post a comment under your video about damage that was done to my Sonic X as a reviewer, you should want to know that. But to ignore that and delete the comment and possibly block me, then it just goes to show that you're bought and paid for too. You're a sellout. You know? And it's really, really sad. They shipped that scooter to Sir Ronster for new customers. But he's not going to get that because, as I said, nobody's buying the scooter. Nobody is buying the Sonic X. Nobody's buying it. That scooter is not being bought. I'm possibly one of a few in New York with that scooter right now. There's probably like 2 other people with a Sonic X in New York right now. Nobody buying that. First of all, nobody's spending the money on that type of scooter because they're going to say to themselves, why would I spend over 10 grand when I could get me a motorcycle? And that's pretty much what they're saying to themselves. They're like, why would I spend that money and I could get me a motorcycle. But then again, you know, it's really about your preferences, because I could get a motorcycle, but for what? That's not what I wanted. I wanted a scooter. You know what I mean? But my point is, when companies do stuff like this, they don't prosper because they're doing bad. You sent Sir Ronsta a brand new scooter. Brand new. He ain't have to pay for nothing. He ain't have to spend no money. How do you know that Sir Ronsta didn't pay for it? Because he thanked WePed for sending it over. You do that when companies ship products to you for review. The review pays for it. You know? The review is what pays for it. But at the same time, Sir Ronsta is bought and paid for because he didn't want nobody to see my comment. That's why I have to do this live. So that his name, along with my video title, will be in the algorithm as a receipt of what's going down. And like I said, guys, if you want to get reviews on real scooters, honest reviews without no lies and sugarcoating, then you got to go to Kizzy eWheel. Kizzy eWheel will give a quality review of a product, and he's not gonna lie to the people. If something's wrong, he's gonna tell you. If something's good, he's gonna tell you. You know what I mean? He's not gonna do it the way I am. See, me, I just call companies out. I don't care. But now if you want an honest review of a scooter, I can give you that, but I would recommend Kizzy eWheel because that seems to be his expertise as a content creator. It seems to be the thing that he do well. You know, unlike others that are bought and paid for, compromise their integrity for products and gifts. You know? Because I already seen the video, but then when I saw that Kizzy eWheels did a review, I already knew that in his video he was going to mention, you know, my situation a little bit, because again, it takes integrity to do that. You get what I mean? It takes integrity to actually compare notes and acknowledge certain things so that the viewers know the history. Why would WePed send out Sir Ronsta a brand new free scooter, but didn't take care of my situation? That's bad. That's not good business. And with a lot of these companies, they really think that it's done, it's in the past, it's gone, it's forgotten. No, it's not. WePed is still reaping judgment right now. I'm telling you, nobody's buying the WePed Sonic X, fam. Nobody buying it. Nobody's buying the scooter, y'all. I'm telling you. Nobody's buying it. There's a curse on the company. Nobody's buying it like that. It's not selling like hotcakes. I was supposed to be the one with the blessing to be putting out a lot of videos and content that was going to hopefully influence people to buy the scooter. But that's not happening. I'm not doing that. I'm busy riding around New York telling people about how horrible WePed is. I do that all the time. I mean, every time when I'm outside, I'm telling you, I'm going to post some footage. I'm going to make you see some of my daily routines of the things that I do. But when I'm out and about in NYC, I am always telling people how horrible WePed is. Because, again, when I roll out, fam, when I roll out, I'm lit. So everywhere I go, people are stopping and staring. When I pull up in Times Square, everybody is taking pictures. Everybody is asking questions. And I'm telling them, oh, this horrible company called WePed. Yeah, that's their brand. That's pretty much what I do. Now think about it. What if WePed would have done right by me and did the right thing? Guess what I would be doing? I'll be promoting their scooter. But see, they're not good businessmen. They don't understand social media. They don't understand when you do dirt, that's all we're going to talk about. That's just the way the game goes. You can't treat a customer like crap and expect them to be promoting your product when they get around people. If people, you know how many people stop and ask me questions? Fam, I got people that, let's say I go to White Castles and I just park up in White Castles and I'm there. People start asking a load of questions. Hey, bro, yo, how much is that scooter? Yo, where you got that from? Yo, that's dope. Yo, could I take pictures, bro? Yo, could I do this? Yo, man. And I just start telling them all the bad news. I'm like, fam, I would stay away from that company, bro. No, I would stay away. I mean, like I said, innovation-wise, WePed pushes the bar in terms of innovation and coming up with new ideas for scooters. At the same time, when you got bad customer service, man, that's the worst thing you can have in any business. You can have the best product, man, but if your customer service ain't ish, fam, that's gonna ruin your company because nobody trusts you. Doesn't matter how good your product is. We don't trust you. If your word is not good, nobody trusts you. I mean, think about how it is in these streets. If you in these streets and your word is not good, nobody trusts you. Nobody's going to take you serious. And that's why I got to do these videos, fam. So that's all I want to say, man. You know, I just wanted to talk about this real quick. Just kind of put this in the algorithm that, you know what I mean, Sir Ronster sold out. Another sellout, fam, for the bread, for money, for gifts. So I wouldn't be surprised if WePed is shipping him out their motorcycle so that he can test it. I wouldn't be surprised because they're trying to sell these scooters, man. But the scooters are not selling because I'm out here doing my promotion of letting people know not to get it. They got to do what's right, fam. And what I realize is the owners of WePed are very prideful and arrogant, very arrogant men. You know, it's like they don't like to humble themselves. They have a problem with that. But as the days go by, I will continually let the people know that WePed have the worst service. Buy at your own risk. That's what I tell people. I'm like, look, if you like the scooter and you want to buy it at your own risk. At your own risk. Why you say that? They have the worst service. The worst service? What do you mean? And I showed them my channel. I showed them my videos, and I tell them, take the time to look at the videos. So hold up, they shipped you out a damaged scooter? That's right. A damaged scooter. And they never repaired nothing. They never shipped out any parts. They never did nothing. They never supported me. And the scooter has no warranty. When I get to that part about warranty, fam, all the people, they get turned off immediately. They like, what? No warranty? I'm like, that's right. WePed scooters have no warranty. Once you buy them, you're stuck. Anything happen, you're on your own. They don't tell you that. On their website, they give you this bogus image talking about for warranty and X, Y, and Z. All of that stuff is baloney. When you get that scooter, it comes with no book, no manual, no nothing. You get nothing. You know what I'm saying? So again, man, hey, you don't got to take my word for it. Go ahead and buy it and waste your time. You'll learn the hard way. Because if you don't know how to repair these things, you're on your own. See, for me, I know how to repair scooters. I know how to repair scooters. I know how to change motors. I can do all of that. See? I mean, if I didn't know how to do that, I would have never got my scooter together. No scooter shop did this work. I did. None. No scooter shop helped me put this together. I did it by myself. I had to do it. I had to sort everything. And ain't no telling, I don't even know if I told you about the internal wiring. The internal wiring of the WEPED is, man, it's faulty. The internal wiring, you really got to go through the wiring and really sort it out. They had popped wires inside, wires that were not connected to the terminals. I'm like, if I didn't go and double, triple, quadruple check all the cable and all the wire, I had to upgrade cables because their cables are too thin. Out of the box, the horn of the scooter didn't even work, guys. The horn on the WEPED Sonic X did not work because of the faulty cables that they use. Cheap cables. I had to buy better gauge cables because they use thin, cheap cables. And after I put on a better gauge cable, the horn works. Now, why should I have to go through all of that? And also, I'm not the only one that happened to. There's a lot of other people that bought the Sonic X and the horn don't work. They had to take it to scooter shops to get them repaired. These are facts. See, this is what companies don't like. They don't like honesty. They fear people like me because I just say things straight. No sugarcoat, no filters. You know? This guy made a deal with WEPED. That's why they shipped him the scooter. I mean, think about it, guys. He know that the scooter is 70 miles per hour, but look at his title. It says 80 miles per hour. Why is he still misleading the people? He know it's 70 miles per hour. Why don't he correct the title? Why don't he correct the title, y'all? Because by him leaving it at 80 miles per hour, it's going to make all the people come in. See that? Deception, misleading, deceiving the people. You know? Because WEPED are the ones who falsely advertise their scooter as 80 miles per hour. They falsely advertise that. You know? Again, anybody that want to know the truth, all you got to do is just look at all the videos that I've uploaded regarding the case of WEPED. I broke down everything. I showed all the receipts. I pretty much promoted the phone call that I had with one of the guys that work for WEPED. For his job is to deal with those in the USA. He made a lot of promises on that phone call, but then ghost me last minute. Never responded. Never said, hey, this or that. Why? Because the owners of WEPED contacted him and said, you're not to have no contact with that guy. You understand? So why would anybody take their hard-earned money and put it into that? It doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean? So, hey, I'm going to get up on out of here. I think I'm going to go on my other platform and do a live show. You know what I mean? So, hey, I'm going to go over on to the Ringo TV Reactions channel. I'm going to go live. We're going to do a topic over there, put in some work. I mean, this channel here don't make no money at all. obviously, but I still got to come over here to talk because it's not really about the money over here. It's more or less to kind of put the information out because I don't want people to get deceived, man, by these sellouts. And because a lot of people probably subscribe to this guy believing that he has integrity. He's going to give you the truth. And nah, man, he's not really. He's nah. Another bought and paid for a guy. I thought that he was about integrity and giving the people the truth. But after seeing my comment get deleted, it was very clear that, yeah, he's bought and paid for, you know? So that being said, y'all, appreciate y'all stopping by to kind of tune in. I'm going to go get ready to do my show on my other platform. And it is what it is, man. I just want you to see that very clear that my comment is right there. That's not acting. That's not a made up thumbnail or whatever. No, that's my comment. And it's sad, man. Yeah, I already saw the video, fam. I already know all of that. He contacted WePed because he wanted to tell them the situation with the scooter, but they don't speak English over there. You see? But he know who he is because they made a deal to get the free scooter. And at this point, WePed is not really doing anything for him because WePed is looking like, look, we shipped you a free scooter. We're not here to do all this extra stuff. Now, WePed told him that they're going to edit their website to fix it, right? Let's see if they did that. It'd been a lot of days that passed by, so they should have been edit their website, right? So let's see if they edit the website. Hold on a second. Let me go and see if they edit the website. See what's going on. Okay. Alrighty. They're still using the same WePed North America at Gmail. I'm telling you, man, this company is just sick, bro. Absolutely sick. Because it says, let me show you this, man. This is still on their website. You would think they would have took this mess down. Let me show you this. You would think that this company would take this down and stop misleading people. Check this out. It says effective immediately, WePed North America LLC, subsidiary of WePed Career, will handle all sales and warranty services for North and South America. Ladies and gentlemen, there is no warranty with this product. There is no warranty. That's a lie. There is no warranty if you buy a WePed scooter. None. That's a lie. So how come Sir Ronster didn't talk about that? I don't recall him talking about that. Maybe somebody could correct me if I'm wrong. I don't have a problem being wrong, you know. But I don't recall in his video of him talking about there is no warranty. And this is what I mean, guys. This is what I mean. You know? No integrity. Absolutely no integrity. Yeah, he said he's going to edit whatever it is. I'm going to check to see if that's so. Because why would you have to edit anything in the first place? That's the thing that's crazy. Why would you have to edit anything? Makes no sense. Okay, so let's see what we got. Right. Where we're at. Da 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 da. Okay. Look like they did something. Look like they did something on the website to try to clean up their tracks. Let me see. No, they didn't edit. They didn't edit it. It says maximum speed. Let me put it on the screen for you. They didn't edit it. I thought they did. They didn't edit nothing. I'm telling you, man, these companies, man, these companies just lie all day, man. You can't trust them. You really can't. You can't trust them, guys. Okay, let's see what we got. So we got the specs on the screen. It says the WePed Sonic X battery, 84 volt. Samsung, boom, boom, boom. There is debate that the scooter is possibly 72 volt or something along those lines. There's debate about that. So that's, again, misleading. Notice right there, maximum speed, 80 miles per hour. Speed limit, 75 miles per hour. Safe speed. Right? So clearly they didn't edit anything. So they lied again. They lied again. And Sir Ronsta's words ain't good because he said that they're going to do X, Y, and Z, but they didn't. So why Sir Ronsta didn't press WePed on why they didn't correct their website? Again, man, these people are frauds. Why Sir Ronsta didn't press WePed? Why? And let them know, look, guys, why y'all didn't edit y'all website? Y'all still misleading the people. You know? We talked about that, Rich. We talked about the good, the bad, and the ugly. I made it clear that WePed are innovators in the scooter game. They push the bar. They are creatives. They know how to, I guess, take designs and concepts and bring them to life. They know how to do that. They know how to make a scooter that will wow the viewer. At the same time, their customer service is horrible. It's horrible. You understand? Because once you get a scooter, that's it. You're done. Once you buy it, you're on your own. Can you live with that? That's all I'm saying. Again, if you know how to repair these scooters and you got the patience to, you know, do the maintenance and the mechanic work and all that stuff, if you understand the basics of electricity, if you understand, you know, your way around, you know, wiring, and if you could do that, then hey, if you know how to purchase the parts that's needed, then good for you. Hey, you're doing good. But if you don't, good luck. You're on your own. Especially if you buy their larger scooters, then you're going to be in really, really hot water. Because just imagine trying to repair one of those. Imagine trying to repair the Sonic, the larger model scooter. You know? And that's just crazy, man. Let me see. Da, 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 da. Let me see. I'm kind of just going through the comments. No, what happened was on the WePed Sonic, they don't have different speed settings. So it's like pretty much one setting, you know, which is not a problem, but you would have to be more of an advanced scooter rider to use this particular scooter. I don't recommend somebody just now starting out to have this. Nah, it's too much power to just put in somebody's hands. Like if you buy like a Dualtron scooter, you can set the scooter to like the lowest speed, and you can even limit the speed so that if somebody's a new beginner, they won't go out there and crash, because some of these scooters be having a lot of power, a lot of torque, and it could send them flying. Very, very dangerous stuff. You know? It's not for the, for the weak. When you're on these scooters, you got to respect traffic laws. You have to respect pedestrians. You have to follow the rules. At least I do. To the best of my abilities, I try to follow all the laws as if I'm driving a car. On some instances, I may, do what I want to do, but for the most part, I follow traffic the way everybody else do. Use turn signals if you're turning, slowing down if you see a pedestrian. Keeping your eyes open, because these are the things you got to do when you're on a scooter. You can't assume cars are seeing you, because in some cases, they may not even know you're there. Remember, cars are accustomed to seeing cars, not bikes and e-scooters and stuff. Segue is a reputable brand. But that company, in my opinion, is behind in terms of tech. Let me word that another way. Segue have the technology to make a fantastic scooter, but they're not pushing the envelope. It's like they're giving people a little bit. They could create and build something that's phenomenal. They just don't want to, if that makes any sense. Because their scooters are, the build quality is, you can say, it's updated, but it's nothing compared to a Sonic X. You know what I mean? It's not on that type of frequency. But there's a lot of safety involved in that brand. So what I'm saying is, if they can step up to the level, and I'm not saying their scooters are slow, because I believe did Kizzy eWheels review one of those scooters? I think he did. Let me double check. Let me double check and see. Because I think he did the other day. Because I always checked out those Segway type scooters and whatnot. And it never really was to my liking. And I think it's because when you have like a WePed or something that's fast, you tend to want something on that level. With the Segway, it's more like a toy, in my opinion. It just don't look or feel like a the scooter that I'm pretty much accustomed to, because out of all the scooters I have, right, I only use the WePed and the Dualtron X, to be honest. The Dualtron Thunder is sitting there. The Dualtron Storm is collecting dust. The Dualtron Eagle Pro is collecting dust. I'm not even using them because I got these, and these are bigger scooters. You know, I'm 6'1", 210. You know, the smaller scooters are cool, but when you're on these scooters, it's like it's a whole different experience. It's a whole nother experience. And the range of the scooter is so important. Like, I can ride the WePed and I don't have to worry about running out of battery. Like, the battery is not running out. You know? Why would you get an e-scooter instead of a scooter? Because I want an e-scooter. You know, like, why would you ask a question like that? That's like asking me, why would I buy a pizza over buying the whole pie? With an e-scooter, I can just do what I want to do. With a scooter, you got to go register that. You got to go to your DMV. You got to do this. You got to put gas. You got to do all sorts of stuff. So why would I do that? Do you understand? You can't bring a gas scooter inside of an apartment. Are you understanding that? Right? I mean, when people ask those kind of questions, it's like, why would you spend $10,000 on a scooter when you could get a motorcycle? Well, maybe he don't want a motorcycle. Do you have a scooter? Because if you have one, you'll know the difference. It's just like a motorcycle is a different experience from a scooter, from an e-scooter, from an e-bike. They're all different experiences. You know? Every vehicle have a different experience. It's just like if you're driving a Toyota Camry and somebody say, hey, here's my Mercedes-Benz, take a spin in this. Once you take a spin in that Mercedes and you go back into your Camry, you're not gonna like your car no more. It's not gonna feel the same. You're gonna just be depressed. You know? I don't care for a regular scooter. Regular, like you talking about like a moped scooters. I don't want that. Those things in NYC is a no-no. Not over here. With all this migrant stuff, and I don't got time for that. Because when you ride around those things, the police stop you. They stop you. You don't got no plates. You don't got no registry. You don't got this. Okay, we taking your scooter. I don't got time for that. I'm smart. You see? It's not about which one is better. It's about the experience. With an e-scooter, you can go anywhere. You have total freedom in the streets. Freedom. You just can't jump on a motorcycle and just go ride through Central Park. You can't do that. No way. You can't do that on a nice summer day. Just jump on your motorcycle and go into Central Park talking about vroom, vroom. Nope. Police will stop you. It's not going to happen. Got kids and everything going. Nah, can't do that. So let me see this thing. Yeah, Kizzy eWheels was reviewing the Segue ST2 Pro, which goes about 53 miles per hour. Like I said, the speed of the scooter is good. At the same time, to me, it's a toy. For me, it's a toy. Segue can do something better than that. They're holding back. They're making their scooters too small, a little compact to kind of throw in the car and stuff. You know, I understand, but there's a market for people that want a machine. You know what I'm saying? It's time for companies to get with the times and stop with these little scooters. You got big guys needing scooters, real machines, not no, scooter for kids. Those scooters are too small. You hit top speeds, they're going to start to wobble because the scooters have no real weight. They're lightweight. That's not good. Them scooters it's going to cause you to crash, and the wheels are too small. You hit a pothole, a bump, you go flying. A lot of these companies got to step up. For example, with the Sonic that I got, right? The tires, they're good. They're okay. But these tires that are on the what is this? The dark Sonic, or whatever they call it, I believe. Those tires, the 13-inch tires, those tires give you better traction, right? And to me, it is better for the streets because they're larger tires, which will give you better stability, more traction. You can go off-road a little bit, even though I wouldn't do that. But I would never ride these scooters in the rain, because in the rain, it's dangerous. Especially even the Sonic that I had, the Sonic X. If the streets are damp with water, you got to be careful. You got to be really careful. You will crash, man. You'll fishtail because there's so much torque that by the time you press that throttle, you'll fishtail. So you got to be ultra careful. First of all, you shouldn't even be in the rain with these scooters. They're not meant for the rain. Unless you just like wasting money. But these scooters are not meant for the rain. Let me go to the Segue website. To be honest with you, fam, I never went to Segway's website. I don't recall ever going there. I just watch videos with those particular scooters. Never went to their website. Let me see what they got. Because I believe that Segue can take scooters and development to another level. But I don't think they're serious about that. I don't think they're serious about going to the next level. I think they're trying to stick to a basic market, and they're not really focusing on heavy duty scooters, because their scooters are, to me, it's like a toy. Let me see. I'm on their website, kind of looking around. Let me see what we got. Yeah, all these scooters are tiny scooters. I can't deal with this type of stuff. Maybe I'm on the wrong site, because these scooters, it's got to be the wrong site. I can't deal with this. Let me see. Let me try another one. Okay, all right. Let me see what we got here. Okay, you got a Segue Super Scooter GT2. It's on sale for $29.99. It was originally $39.99. So they're trying to get rid of it. Now the design of it looks nice. But at the same time, it's a toy to me. They need to take this to the next level. They really do. They need to take this to the next level. Now, I'm buying me an e-bike next. I'm buying me an e-bike from E-Ride Pro. I'm going to buy one of their bikes. I'm going to buy me one of their bikes, what is it called? E-Ride Pro. I'm going to buy that bike. I think it's called the Pro SS. It's a 19-inch. I'm going to buy that when it goes about 60 miles per hour. You know, I had my eye on that for a minute. But I think I'm going to get that when I'm leaving New York. Because based on what I'm hearing, if you have one of those e-bikes, I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know. But I'm hearing that, you know, cops may want to give you problems, and because they don't have no pedal assist on it. So they kind of look at it like, you know, I don't got that kind of, I don't want no trouble with law enforcement or anything like that. So, yeah, I'm looking at those Segue bikes, them e-scooters. They're okay for basic riding around. But for me, I am not interested. I'm not interested in stuff like that. It don't look like a real scooter. Like, it just don't look like it. It don't look like a real scooter that is heavy duty. And that's the thing that always concerned me when I'm looking at these scooters. Like, if Mini Motors don't upgrade the Dualtron X, I mean, not the Dualtron X Limited, if they don't upgrade it into, in other words, enhance the scooter and make it even better, then I'm not going to buy no more Mini Motor scooters. You know what I mean? I'm going to eventually probably just upgrade and get a motorcycle. It all depends on how things go, because technology, they got to keep on innovating. They got to take it to the next level. Based on Kizzy eWheels reports, I'm hearing that Ryion don't even exist. So I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. I'm hearing that people got stuck without getting their scooters, and people had scooters that they were waiting 3 years for. So, and I really never liked Ryion scooters to begin with, because it kind of reminded me of a regular Dualtron, but just high performance. And to be honest with you, I'm not interested in going 100 miles per hour on an e-scooter. I'm really not. Unless you want to die. I mean, come on, guys. 100 miles per hour on an e-scooter? Come on. Let's just go buy the motorcycle now. At least with a motorcycle, we got stability. We can handle those speeds. But on an e-scooter, 100 miles per hour, it's a death trap. So, come on. 65 miles per hour on an e-scooter is fast. Very fast. You don't need that much speed. It's good to have it. Like the WePed that I have can go 70 miles per hour. If you duck down low a little bit, you'll get to the 73, 74-ish, possibly 75, depending on your weight. Right? You don't even need that speed unless you're being chased by somebody. That's the only reason I think you would need that speed. But other than that, you don't need all of that, man. I was looking at this. Where is it? I was looking at this e-bike here. was looking at this. It's an affordable bike. It's not a motorcycle, but it's an e-bike. And those bikes are fun. Those are fun, cool bikes to have, you know. It kind of remind me of a DH bike, but it has a motor. You could go off-road. You can, you know what I mean? It got 60 miles per hour speed, which is pretty decent. Good batteries. 40 amp hour battery. You know, the charge time, 2 hours. Come on now. That seems like a deal right there. Regenerative braking. Sounds good. You know, under 5,000, I think that's a deal. You know, if you had a choice between a WePed scooter and that would be a better deal. That would be a better deal right there. But it depends on your preference. Like if you more or less like standing on a scooter and riding, and that's the kind of style you like, then you're going to more likely want to get a scooter. But if you're more wanting a bike and you have more stability, because think about it, with that bike, you're able to actually balance the bike at high speeds. Unlike with a scooter, it's a little different. It's way different. People don't be understanding that. When you hit them high speeds, you know, there's a possibility you'll get the wobble of death. Now with the WePed, when you hit high speeds, it's as if though the scooter stays still. You won't, I never had none of those issues where I'm concerned about the scooter wobbling or anything. I never had that because it has a damper on it already. So I never had none of those issues. At high speeds, I'm pretty comfortable. At high speeds with the WePed. Now with Dualtron or whatever, when you hit high speeds, you got to be concerned at times. You know, I haven't really pushed the Dualtron X Limited. I haven't really pushed that scooter yet to see what it could do. But I know it's nowhere near the speed of a WePed. But I haven't really pushed it because I heard with the Limited, the Dualtron X Limited, it's some double tap crap. I don't understand what that is. I haven't even discovered what that is yet. You know what I'm saying? Something about you tap the throttle or some nonsense. I don't like all of that dumb stuff, to be honest with you. The speed of the scooter should be there without me having to double tap and doing all this dumb stuff, because that just seems like a marketing ploy to get you to buy a scooter. The only thing that's great about the Dualtron X Limited that I like is that you got good battery life and it got great suspension. Suspension is good. You feel like you own a scooter. It's not a toy. And with the X Limited, I believe, like if, let's say, for example, you got caught in the rain, I don't believe that you would panic. You get what I mean? Whereas if you're with the WePed and you get caught in the rain, oh man, good luck. You know? You said the cheat code is turn it on, turn it off, hold the brake, turn it on, hold down the push throttle thingy 3 times. I don't know, man. You say you like messing with the controllers to make them go faster. Yeah, they got some guys out of New York that do that type of stuff. I don't really mess around with things like that. I kind of just leave them the way they are. I don't want to really, you know, I don't want to mess with all that technical stuff because it's all math related. So you got to understand, if you're messing with the controllers, you got to understand how much battery will be use for those calculations. So there's math involved to do all of that technical stuff, you know. So I'm going to pretty much get me this e-bike. That's pretty much one of the next things I'm going to get. But I'm going to wait till when I get out of New York to get it. So I'm going to pretty much be using that. If the if the scooter market don't improve, I'm going to go the route of e-bikes like what you see on the screen and upgrade into a motorcycle. That's going to be pretty much that. And, you know, it is what it is. But when you have an e-scooter, it's a totally different experience. I actually like to just cruise and don't have to worry about doing this and that. So, because a lot of companies are closing down. You got Ryion having issues right now. Like I said, Kizzy eWheels did a review about something related to Ryion. He's always keeping the people updated with the latest news. And it's not looking good, especially for the people that spent money. I also had seen, let me see if I can pull it up. Excuse me. Let me see if I can pull this info up for some scooter news or whatever the case is. Let me see. Where is it? Let me see. Where is it? Okay, let me get this thing. All right, got this. All right, let me. Wait, hold on. That's not what I wanted. Okay. Let me get these comments over here. Because somebody had posted 2 comments in my videos. And I want to address those comments. Just to kind of give you an understanding of some of the things that's going down with Ryion. And, you know, it's just a lot of drama and whatnot. Because somebody had left some comments under my videos. I'm now seeing them. It looked like they post those comments like 7 days ago. So since we still here, let's just have the conversation, right? We'll just check these comments out and then I'll just wrap up this show. Because I've been here for a minute. And so somebody had came into my comments and post some comments. Let's talk about these. See what we got. Okay. All right. Let's check this out. See what this guy got to say. This person came in one of my WePed videos and said he posted 7 days ago. Says, yes, it's a scam, but you got your scooter. Yeah, sure, but me that support alien rides and pre-ordered the Ryion Apex, I'm still waiting 3 years to get my scooter. At this point, I'm requesting a refund, and it's been 2 months, and they decided not to respond to me. So how is really getting scammed? And that's an American company. So please be grateful they didn't pocket your money like maybe Alien Rides Ryion will do and claim bankrupt soon. Who knows? Well, my response to you, sir, is you sound like you're hurt about your situation. I get it. I mean, anybody waiting 3 years for a scooter is wasting their time, respectfully. Like, if I had to sit around waiting for a scooter and I spend thousands of dollars, I would have been requested a refund. Because you're never getting that scooter. It's a scam. And maybe the company scammed everybody, you know. But I guess venting your frustration in my comment section It's not going to help. It's not going to help your situation. A scam is a scam, whether they gave you the scooter or if they shipped the scooter to you and it's damaged. It's all scam. So we're not going to minimize my situation because you didn't get your scooter. Like, in other words, I just supposed to be grateful. No. That's not how it works. You understand? If you waited 3 years for a scooter, then that's a choice you made. You chose to pay your money up front with no guarantee of the scooter being delivered. That's crazy. You understand? So you took a risk. He said, yes, you say WePed is a scam, but you got your scooter. See, as you can see based on his comments, he's upset. So he's frustrated because he still haven't gotten his scooter, and he's like, I should be thankful that at least I got mine, as if though my problems is not important. See, you that's being disrespectful, sir. You're actually being rude and disrespectful. You're basically saying that my situation is not important. Yours is. Mine is not. That's rude. Doesn't matter how small my circumstances are. It's still a problem. Your problem is a different problem from mine. Can't compare the two. See, I would never do what you did. I would never pay money up front and wait 3 years. That's crazy. You basically served a prison sentence for 3 years and still didn't get nothing. And when you reached out to get a refund, nobody reached out to you. So you got played. But that has nothing to do with me. Right? You said, yes, you say WePed is a scam, but you got your scooter. Yeah, sure. But me, that support alien rides and pre-ordered the Ryion Apex. Now notice, he posts similar comment in 2 different videos on my page. See? All you had to do is just post 1 comment, sir. You didn't have to post 2 of the same comments. Again, these comments are not going to get you to refund faster. You're actually in the wrong place. My comment section is not really the place to vent your frustration for alien rides or whatever other company. It's not going to help your situation. The best thing you can do is take a drive down to alien rides and demand your money, or take them to court. You know, being that they're in the United States, right? See, with WePed, they're in Korea, right? So laws and everything is totally different. And these companies hide their businesses and their evil practices under various LLCs and under this name. And, it's just so hard to get in contact with these companies because they're wicked businessmen. But if the company you got your scooter from is in the USA, then you should be good to go when it comes to getting your money back. You know? Let me see. I think an e-bike is best. I'm getting an electric motorcycle, 70 miles per hour, 50-mile range. What do you think about the Cocoa City Harley? I have no clue what that is. You're asking the wrong person. I don't own motorcycles. If that's what you're referring to, I have no clue what that is. You know what I'm saying? I come from the bike e-scooter community. I don't own no motorcycles or anything. So I have no idea about that. All right. So that's about it, y'all. I'm going to get up on out of here, grab me something to eat, and then I'm going to go live on my other platform, put in some work because I haven't been uploading as I should because I'm really tied up and busy doing a lot of different things. But I appreciate everybody stopping by, you know what I mean? So I can do what I need to do. Like I said, I was cruising, last night I was cruising in the day, Times Square, You know what I'm saying? Ran into 3 guys from Jersey. They were pretty much out here and kind of chopped it up a little bit in the streets and whatnot, talking about scooters and different things. Took a spin in Central Park. I got it all on tape. You know what I mean? But I might upload the video, or I might edit it to add music and whatnot to it. But I got to see how the footage is, because the thing about these cameras, I'm not buying these cameras no more, like GoPros, Action Cam 4s, and all this stuff. Like, all of those cameras, in my opinion, are gimmicks. I mean, it'll get the job done, but in my line of work, I need the ultimate footage, the ultimate visual cinematic quality. And I think the only way to achieve that is, rather than buying these little action cameras, is to rather buy a professional SLR camera. You know? A professional SLR camera that can, I guess I can wear like some sort of vest with some stabilizer or some sort of gimbal or something, and you have like an SLR camera that will shoot beautiful 4K resolution at night, because really I want night footage. That I like scooting around in the night. Night riding is normally the best. It looks the best, and it just has that movie look. That's what I'm looking for. Nobody can edit 16K, fam. 16K resolution, bruh. Come on. You know what kind of system you would have to edit 16K? That's not even playbackable, like, if that's even a word. You can't even play back that resolution on an average computer. It's not going to work. YouTube don't even support that resolution. You won't even be able to edit that resolution. It's just not going to work. I mean, editing 4K at 16p is a very demanding process on a computer. You got to have a high-performing computer to even edit 4K at 60 frames per second. You got to have a very, very good system. Now, you could get away with 4K at 24 frames per second, but at 60K, 60 frames per second, oh, you're gonna need more power. You're gonna need better graphics. You're gonna need all of that. So imagine 16K resolution. Your whole computer will crash. The video won't even be able to play back. Nothing will be played back. Because remember, you want to be able to have the video playing smooth. Now, in Final Cut Pro, you know, it'll play back the video in not the main large file, but it'll create like a backup file or something like that that'll play smooth. But that resolution is just too advanced for YouTube to begin with, so it makes no sense to invest in that. The most YouTube support, based on what I've learned, I think it's up to 8K resolution. Now on YouTube it says 4K when you have like the to change the settings for the video quality, but I believe YouTube supports up to 8K resolution. But again, how many viewers have a computer that can play back 8K resolution? I don't think so. I don't think a lot of people have that. A lot of people don't even have a 4K monitor. So it's just a waste of time to do. But in 2024, it is good to upload videos in 4K because it looks great on television at home. Now, when I go live in 1080p. If I'm going to do a 4K video production, I would do that pre-recorded. You can stream in 4K, but to me, it's counterproductive. It doesn't even make no sense. You need a good system to really do all of that. So for me, I'm going to get an SLR camera. I'm going to look into it, research the data, see what works, probably go down to B&H Photo in Manhattan, tell them what I'm trying to do, and see what the experts can give any advice on what I'm trying to do, because I'm a professional, and working with these little action cameras and all this stuff, they're okay, but it's not okay. It's not professional. You need quality visuals, bokeh effect. You need all of that beauty that when you look at your video, you wow your audience. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to wow the audience with visual quality that is out of this world. And I don't know anybody that is shooting video in the manner that I'm explaining. I'm pretty sure there are a couple of guys out there that's probably on that level doing some cinematic work. I mean, just look at how movies look when you see a motorcycle, how the movie look with the motorcycle riding, and it just looks very cinematic. That's what I want. I want to upload videos like that every day when I do scooter videos. So I would have at least 2 SLR cameras shooting 2 different angles to get the shots that I need. That's it. And I want to do the videos where it's like a cinematic video, not just your ordinary scooter video, but do them like a movie style. Stuff that nobody's doing, where I have to edit the video, I have to process the video, and then package it and release it to the public for them to enjoy. It's a masterpiece. When people look at the video, they know you put work into it. You could tell when somebody just threw a GoPro or something on their helmet and recorded it. You could tell. You could just look at the footage and know, yeah, that's a GoPro action camera footage. But when it's a cinematic camera, it's a game changer. That separates the men from the boys. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be looking into, because I got to take this to the next level. I'll continue to use the action cameras and whatnot, but the GoPro Hero 12 is garbage at night, is trash at nighttime. The DJI Action 4, you can get away at night. It's okay, but to me, it's trash too. I'm hearing that the Insta360 is better at nighttime, but I really think that all of these cameras are just marketing ploys to get you to just buy all of them. And then you're still broke in terms of not able to get the footage you want. Now, in the daytime, the GoPro Hero 12 is great. Great camera in the daytime. All the action cameras look great in the daytime. But to me, you judge a camera at its low light performance. That's when a camera really shines. Low light performance. You know? So, all right, guys, we're going to get up on out of here. I've been rambling on for a while, and you know how I do. So we're going to get up on out of here. I'm going to go grab me something to eat, and then I'm going to go live, do a late show on the large platform and kind of put in some work. I'm going to try something new on the platform to try to give out a lot more content. It's going to be a kind of fast way of making videos. I'm going to have to do some pre-recordeds or possibly do shorter live streams. In other words, do my live streams shorter. And that way I can put out more content, but shorter time. So I'm going to see how that go. I have to invest in a new computer because I'm about to step up my music production. And I'm looking into getting a fully loaded Mac Pro desktop. Their advanced Mac systems. I'm looking to get one of those, but I'm kind of waiting because Apple have a tendency of upgrading their products, and then it's like you bought the last year model and it's like you're stuck, So it's like I want to wait around a little bit to kind of see what they're doing, what they're up to. I got to go to that website. All Mac computer owners know about it. It's a website that pretty much gives you a forecast of when to buy and when to wait. I forgot the name of it, but I know I have it already saved on my computer, so I know where it is already. But I don't remember the name as of right now. It's called Mac something. And you could pretty much, it'll tell you, don't buy the product now. It's about to update, and you just know to wait. And it's pretty accurate. It does give you good, forecasting of when to buy and when to hold off. Because I've used some of their advice and held off on buying a computer, and then lo and behold, they came out with a new one, and I'm like, wow, I was just about to buy it. I was just about to buy the old model. I would have been stuck. So, that being said, we're going to get up on out of here, y'all. Y'all take care. Ringo Motovlog. Just giving you an updated video on what's going on. It's just really sad that this guy sold out to WePed for $1 to get free gifts. He deleted my comment, and he didn't want his audience to know the truth. And I think that's rather sad, because if you're really in the community, you should be fighting for the community, especially if you have a platform. You should want to be honest and tell the people the truth, even if the company is offended. It doesn't matter. I know WePed don't like nothing I say, but I don't care. I'm the customer. I'm right. They're wrong. Right? So we're going to get up on out of here, guys. That being said, Ringo Motovlog, salute you. Peace and blessings to everybody in the chat. Salute to V Dubman. I'll catch y'all over on the other platform. And that's about it, y'all. Y'all take care. I'm out of here. Peace. We out.